Can't forget the World of Warcraft, Azeroth is the planet. The Alliance and the Horde are gonna be your main factions. Please don't get distracted by a raid and get locked off, or hit with a grenade from that Night Elf Mohawk, cause you're a hit.
Sydney here with America's Heroes Comics and Games, coming to you with the previews for January 20th of 2016. A couple of new books to show you, and a couple of other things that you might be interested in reading. So, starting off with Captain Marvel #1. If you've read the Ultimates, you've seen Captain Marvel in space, and they've been working out of Alpha Flight Station. You're going to get a little bit more background on Alpha Flight Station in this, and see that there's members of Alpha Flight actually on it. Next up is Silver Surfer #1. Silver Surfer has been, if you read the last series, he was going around with a girl named Dawn, flying around the universe. Well, now he's actually coming back, and they're going to be doing some stuff around Earth. So it's supposed to be a good jumping on point. If you're interested in Silver Surfer, it'd be a good point for you to jump on with. Next up is Poison Ivy, Circle of Life and Death #1 of 6. This is a mini-series where Poison Ivy gets a job at the Gotham Botanical Society, and some kind of way there's a murder of one of her colleagues, and they're thinking that it's her, so she's trying to figure out who it is and what's going on. So that'd be good for you. Those are the new #1s coming out this week, but a couple other things. Just for you Deadpool fans and people who like to jump onto this, Deadpool #6 introduces the Deadpool of 2099. So I know how everybody always jumps in and jumps on board when they introduce some kind of new version of Deadpool. So you get a Deadpool of 2099. That might be interesting to some of you. Another one is like a personal recommendation is I Hate Fairyland #4. If you haven't been reading I Hate Fairyland, it's about a little girl who gets trapped in Fairyland, and she's going to an adventure. She's like, I don't know, 8, 10 years old when she goes in. They tell her that all she has to do to get out is find the key and she can get home. Well, 30 years later, she's still in the body of a child, but the mind of a 30-year-old, and she hates everything. So she's trying to get out and try to find this key so she can get home. A lot of misadventures, a lot of fun. If you're a fan of Scotty Young, this is his book and his work. If you like those Scotty Young Marvel covers, this would be something that you'd be interested in if you haven't checked it out already. And last up is Star Wars #15. The reason I recommended this one is because this is about Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan, during his time when he was on Tatooine, you know, after he dropped Luke off, you're always wondering, you know, what he was doing. Well, the new canon version of this will be in this book. So this would be something really good for you guys to check out, and if you're interested in Obi-Wan and what he was doing while he was watching Luke from a distance on the planet. That's it for this week. We've got some new stuff. We've got some Gundams in. For all y'all who like Gundams, we've got some other new items. Just remember to check that out on America's Heroes Comics Colleen.com. We'll have a full list of everything that's coming out. And that's it. Anything else, we'll let you know, and we hope we'll see you when we see you.